Hi guys, welcome to Short Nail Life. So this week on the channel, this will be press on week. And as you can see, I already have my press on sizes on the table. I don't really do press ons on this channel, but I think I want to introduce it more, and I would really like your feedback. Is this something you guys want to see? Because if it's not, I really would like to know that. But it was easier for me to do press-ons. I can get more content out to you guys more if I start introducing this to the channel as well. So yeah, let me know your thoughts about this. And I'm just showing you that I did use glue dots to put my tips on today. I did change my method because, like I said, this is press on week. So on Friday's video, you'll see I'd adhere them a different way. I think I filmed it. Hopefully I did. But right now I'm just buffing the nails with this buffing block. And then I'm just going to remove the tab at the end of the nail. And while I'm doing this, please, if you are a returning subscriber, please subscribe down below. If you don't mind, I am on my journey to 1,000 subscribers. If you're new here, hi, this is Short Nail Life. I do a lot of short nail content and a lot of nail content. So if you like that type of things, please feel free to subscribe down below. But again, let's just jump back into the video. Now that I have dusted everything, I did go ahead and wipe it off with that brush. And now I'm wiping them off with some alcohol because I don't want that in my layers that I'm about to build. So this is my first time filming press-ons, and I kind of got some takeaways that I need to incorporate the next time I do them. Like, first thing, I probably shouldn't hold it up in the air so much because sometimes I got out of frame. I noticed it. I apologize. I'll fix that next time. But like I said, Friday's video is already filmed. I just have to edit it. So I don't know if I'm out of frame in that video, but hopefully I did a better job than I did today. And if you see something like that, please let me know so I can kind of adjust it, because this is like totally new and completely different. So I would really appreciate the feedback. Even if you see I'm doing something wrong, or I could do something quicker if I do it a certain way, just definitely let me know and I'll incorporate that. So as you can see, I am just putting base coat on all of the nails, and then I have cured that, and then I'm going to put this nude color on the pointer and the middle finger, I believe. So this is like a nude sheer brown. No, I'm sorry. I put this on the middle finger and the ring finger. This is a nude sheer brown. I don't have a ton of nudes, so if you have a favorite nude, please let me know that too down below, because I need to build my collection up. Because you're going to see I kind of adjust this color. I didn't leave it this color because I didn't have the perfect nude color that I wanted, and you'll see that more later on. So I needed a Barney purple. So that's what you see me about to do. I'm trying to mix a color together that is a Barney purple, if that makes sense. I didn't have a purple that fitted perfectly. I kind of only have like a pastel, or I had that super dark that I started with, which was the Royal card from Madam Glam. So I just started mixing a bunch of stuff, including this red. This is the perfect red from Madam Glam. And then you'll also see me mix a blue, which I can't remember the color name, but it'll be on the screen soon. But yeah, I was looking for what I would call a Barney purple, but somebody else would say Barney is lighter, but that's kind of what was in my mind. This is for somebody, in case I didn't say that, and they showed me their dress, and I was trying to match that dress perfectly. And so I just kind of had to play with these colors until I got to that color that is in the dress. So if you saw me put a dab to the side, I really felt like, you know what, I'm just going to start over. And that's what that dab to the side was. But I ended up mixing all of it together anyway, because it still wasn't the right color. And this blue just ended up turning the whole mixture blue, which it was a beautiful blue, but I needed purple. So I just added red in there, because blue and red makes purple. And I added more red because I finally started seeing the color I needed, but I needed just a tad bit. I don't know if it's lighter or more purple or more berryish. I just know that once I put the red in there, it finally turned out the color I needed. So yeah, it took me a minute to get here, but I finally did get there in the end. And this matched the dress perfectly. And that's kind of why you saw me start off with that such a dark purple, because it's I was looking for a darker purple, but I was also looking for, I guess, a reddish purple, if that makes sense. I don't know how to describe it, but you see the color. And I do a ton of layers today. I think I did 3 of each coat because, like I said, I'm new to press-ons and I didn't know how strong these would be. But I do see people do only 2 coats, so you didn't have to, but I did do 3 coats of everything. And then I use this on the nail as well. It's called Purple to the Max and it's by Vernell, I think. But I did this on this clear nail and I honestly hated it. I just felt like the clear was too much behind it. So what I ended up doing was I got the purple that I used for the thumb and the pinky and I put it on that finger as well, as you can see. And I just did 1 coat of it and then I went back over there and I put the glitter on top of that later on. So what I'm doing now is kind of mixing my nude color because I really did not like that brown color. So I put a sheer pink on top and I love this color more than I did the brown. I just think it was a better combination. And I got like this kind of technique from Nail Slay by Val. I love her channel and she mixes nudes all the time. So I felt like I was confident to do that, confident enough to do that. But right now, as I said, I'm putting that reflective gel on top of the purple and I love that a lot better. And so now I'm going to take this light lilac and this base gel. I'm going to put the base gel on the nail and I'm going to create a marble with the light lilac and the color I made earlier. And I have to be honest, I hated this. The whole point was so you could see that nude color in the back. I just wanted it to be like a hint of a marble. But once I got it on the nail, I felt like that pink was too much of a pop. So what I ended up doing was like letting this blossom until it covered the entire nail. And you won't see me do that because it takes a long time for it to blossom that much. So yeah, I did let this kind of blossom everywhere instead of kind of freezing it in place after I put it on the nail, because that pink was just too much to me on the nail. And I did add the reflective gel in there as well. It felt like it needed a little bit of sparkle. And so I just wiped around the edges of the nails with this lint-free wipe just to get some of that bulkiness off of the nails, and it will dry or cure a lot flatter. So I'm top coating all of the nails. I don't do the ring finger because I'm going to put some bling on there. And I shouldn't have done the middle finger as well, but I wasn't thinking about that clearly. So you'll see what I do to kind of put the bling on that finger as well. And something else I didn't mention is I do turn the finger, once I get all the product on there, I do turn it upside down. And I'm very generous with my products. I just kind of remove the bulkiness of it once I get all of it on there. It's just so much easier that way. I hope that makes sense. But again, I'll kind of be making more press-on videos so I can explain myself a little bit better. But as you see, I just wiped that nail off because the top coat I use is a tacky layer top coat, and then I am buffing it with this buffing block because I told you I top coated it and I really want the bling to adhere, so I'm just buffing it a little bit so the bling will adhere. My regret is the bling placement. For the person I was making it for, they needed simple. They like simple. I couldn't be too extraordinary or out there, I guess you would say. So I gave them exactly what they asked for, but I wished I blinged it up a lot more because I feel like I did the same bling I do all the time on that middle finger. And then also I feel like I could have blinged up the thumb and the pinky, but it didn't come to my mind. This is a family member and I knew they didn't want too much, but they still wanted it to look extra but not too extra, if that makes sense. And this is perfect for them. They liked it, but Yeah, I wished I did a little bit different, if that makes sense. And like I said, I'm gonna have more press on videos coming soon, so I have time to redeem myself because this was a little too simple, I feel like. And I did use the tanzanite rhinestones, and maybe I should have used clear. Maybe that would have popped a little bit more on this nail. I'm not sure, but they asked specifically for purple, so I did my best. And then I do caviar beads off camera because they are such a headache to do. And I did want to actually tell you guys, I do turn the stand upside down so I can make sure everything is aligned and in the middle. And so now, to make sure that the caviar beads don't tarnish or turn, I am just top coating them. And I do top coat this nail again because you saw me buff it. I just didn't top coat it on camera. And I do go around the stones too to make sure that they're really in the gel and they're not going anywhere. Because these press ons can be reworn as many times as they want to until they start wearing out. So I just want to make sure that rhinestones are not going anywhere. And this is the final results. I think it turned out so pretty. I wish I blinged it up a little bit more and changed the bling on that middle nail, but I have more opportunities. But thank you guys for joining me. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I make new videos twice a week. Have an amazing day. Bye.